You ever find yourself stuck in a healing loop where you're in the movie Groundhog Day and you keep healing the same thing over and over again, then it gets worse, and then you heal something else, and then that falls apart? That's where I am. I'm in a movie.
He's in the ocean. He's in the ocean.
You know, I didn't start this YouTube channel until I thought I was fully healed. It was like a bunch of experimentations. You think I'm experimenting now. You should have seen me before I started my YouTube channel. I was like figuring stuff out, and then finally I realized dairy caused my colitis. Boom. I proved it for like a year, and then I was like, now I'm ready to share this message. Fruits and vegetables, let's go. But for some reason, the healing was never complete, even though I feel good. I feel fine. I'm a regular human being, but something always goes haywire to let me know that something's way off. Like I'll get forehead rash again. It's like, okay. The strange thing is I'm trying to figure it all out by myself for some reason. I have no idea why. Why did that become a thing? Because before starting the YouTube channel, I was seeing a naturopath. Like, he helped me so much. And even though, like, you think you're figuring out your own diet, you're learning from other people constantly. So why am I not learning from smarter people instead of YouTubers? YouTubers are my doctors, and it's not really working out for me. Got eye aids again. I just made a video 2 days ago. It was almost completely clear. I was like, it's finally working, this acupuncture stuff and Chinese medicine, wow. And then the next day I wake up, it's like bloodshot red, worse than it's ever been. I'm like, okay, back to square one on that one. I've learned nothing. I have never had pink eye this long. It's been like a month, it feels like. Just varying degrees of, oh, it's better, worse, better. Yeah. I got a comment the other day saying, I'll be back when he's done with his sunglasses phase. I have red eye rabies, eye aids to the 3rd degree. I'll boycott your show. So anyways, I have a bunch of side rants today. I wrote some notes. So like I'm seeing this acupuncturist, Chinese medicine guy, and I'm changing my diet now again, but I'm following his advice for calming dampness and heat. And let's see where this leads. So far, not great. It's annoying as hell to cook again. I was a raw food hippie. Everything was easy. It was one meal a day. I just boom, chop up a salad. Nut yogurt's already in there. Boom, done. Now I'm like preparing. I woke up, I steamed a frickin' sweet potato, and then I realized I had to cook the rice separately in the same pot. And I had to time that, and now I have like 4 hours where I can play in this world. It's gonna rain soon, not much play. You know what's hilarious? I committed so hard to doing this high-fat vegan thing. I bought so much macadamia nuts, 25 pounds of them. They're still in my fridge. And apparently nuts cause damp heat, the exact thing I'm suffering from. So I'm like, that was great. Good times. I waste so much money. I've spent so much on Lou Corona's enzymes because I was going to do all this fermenty stuff with the nut yogurt. So I got his probiotics, enzymes, and protein powder. That's $550. I'm like, okay, that's basically useless. I'm using his enzymes and the probiotics and the protein powder. I'm using it all, but not in the way I thought it would be in a raw food hippie lifestyle. That's annoying. You know what else is funny? I've been using oil on my face. I found cacao oil, and it was super expensive, but I figured I would try it because I heard it's better than anything else, and it's rare rainforest oil. And so I've been using it, and my skin's been okay. It's not perfect, but I'm like, okay. That was really expensive though, $45 for a little 30 mil, and then I found online for like $88 for 1,000 mil. So it's like 10 times cheaper. So I'm like, should I go all in on that? I think I will. Press record on the order button, and then I end up at an acupuncturist. He's like, yeah, don't put anything on your face. I'm like, yeah, I won't. I didn't just buy $88 worth of cacao oil. I have other uses for that. It's non-edible. You can't do anything with it. That's fun times. I keep spending large amounts of money on things that I can't use anymore. And it's really annoying. Like my distiller, here's a funny one for you. I bought a water distiller on eBay. These things have like 40-year warranties. They last forever. So I was like, you know what? They're pretty good. I don't know, it's a gamble, but it's very cheap. It's like 30% of what I would buy new for. So I'm like, all right, seems like a high-rated seller. Let's do it. 6 months in, it's rattling with the sound of Satan's snake rattle balls. It's the fan. There's no way to screw it. There's nothing to tighten. It's over. It's over for me. So I have to buy another one, a real expensive one, probably like $2,000. The sound was so irritating last night. I don't know if it's my liver was clogged up, but then this rattling sound, I'm like, I can't relax. And I'm like, that's annoying, eh, hun? And she doesn't even care about it. She's like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, it's the most annoying sound in the world. So I'm just like, serenity now. I'm reading the Quran. He's like, God knows everything. He's for you. He's punishing you or not. You'll burn in a fire, Satan. There's a lot of hell realms in that book. That's a lot of punishment in that one. That's fine. Side rant for another day on that one. But like, I'm thinking there's probably a good that could come from this. I mean, it is annoying. I have to fill it like twice a day. That's annoying. I could get a bigger one that you just do overnight. It makes like 3 gallons. A couple days later, you do it again. It's like, okay, so we're upgrading. Thank you, God. Thank you for the annoying rattling sound that gets me to spend more money. I don't mind. Feels like the entire world is just collapsing. Everything's breaking down. Electronics distiller broken. My fiance's alarm clock, Zen alarm thing, that's like faltering. The light will like turn on for no reason. I'm like, what's going on back there? But like the whole world is collapsing. That's all we know for sure. When will it change? For the better. We've been waiting so long for the Great Awakening. I'm awake now. I got the sleep out of my eyes. There's pink eye scars left over, but I'm awake. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for a new togetherness. We're gold and silver. We're trading for potatoes. Come on. Let's go for a horseback ride. That's not vegan. That's bad. Am I the only one losing my mind lately? It feels like in the beginning I had things covered. When they first introduced the big V, I was like, yeah, whatever, man. And then the world's changing and everyone's locked down and people are going crazy. Like, oh, I can't leave my house. Like, we can leave anytime. What are you doing? And I had it all together. And now I'm just like, I have Great Awakening not here yet syndrome. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening? What's taking so long? I'm tired of like, what are we supposed to watch the news every day? And oh, here's another clue. Oh my, Elon Musk said this. Let's follow to a tree off in a fucking forest. I want to play the game anymore. We're done. Let's just awake now. Satan blood drinking baby stuff. Okay, let's get it out in the open. Let's move on. On a side note, you know the real reason why I changed my diet? I bought this little pink thing for my finger, and on my high-fat diet, I noticed that my beats per minute were really freaking high. What are we at now? 83. That's not great, but I'm like angry and talking and frightened. So 83 is pretty good for that state. 97 oxygen. 84, it's climbing. 85, 86, 87, 88. Oh, the rage is building. Calm down. 93. That's not working. Okay, well. So my theory was doing the high-fat diet. It was often up into like 100, 105. I'm like, that's not normal. My resting pulse rate is 100. I'm not 96 and like 300 pounds. I think my high-fat diet was slodging up my blood so much that my heart and lungs had to work overtime to even move a little bit of blood to my fingertips. And I was getting the same high-fat problems I always get, where like I put my arms up and then I start getting tingly hands, the pins and needles, and like my hair felt like it was thinning. Every time I wash my hair, there's like clumps of it, like a raccoon. That can't be good. So like the other day, I put this thing on at night after my Chinese medicine way. We're back on like starches and vegetables, very low on the fat, just flax seeds, oil. And it was like 66, Satan's number, but the good Satan in that show Lucifer. I've been watching that. You ever seen that one? Good stuff. How you doing? So I feel like the high carb diet is better for circulation, probably worse in a lot of ways. So whatever, we'll see where this train heads. Usually in a wreck at the end of a bridge, but that's fine. My last rant. Clothing. I'm so irritated. So we all know that natural fibers are best. I made that video. It even proved it with frequencies, hippie frequencies now, where like linen is 5,000 and it can heal you, whereas like organic cotton will just keep you normal, but polyester, bamboo, frickin' spandex, all those will kill you slowly. They drain your energy. Apparently, that's in the Bible, so that's well known. Everyone's wearing linen and wool back then. But it also says never mix two fibers together of any sort. Not only linen and wool, but I'm looking at all my clothes. They're all mixes. Every underwear, that's a cotton spandex mix. I mean, thank you, designers, for realizing stretching is fun for underwear. I'm with you on it. Except poisoning my frequency was not part of the deal. So, like, I don't know what to do for underwear. I just bought some organic cotton undies. They're big and baggy and weird. And they're elastic band. What's in that? What's elastic part of that? It's not frickin' cotton. I'll tell you that much. So, everything. Even your cotton undies have an elastic band. Polyester. Frickin' spandex. Any shirt. I just bought a cotton linen shirt. That's garbage now. All my merino shirts were like half nylon. Garbage. I'm throwing out a lot of stuff. I have no pants. Only vacation pants. Been wearing them for 9 days. I got some khaki pants. I have to wear a belt now. I got an elastic belt. What's that made of? Why? Why can't I win? Why is it so hard? Why is the world the way it is? So life is good. God is well. He is well upon us. So this has been fun. Strange turns for the worst, but always the bad things lead to good. If only I could remember that as soon as a bad thing happens. Because usually, like, as long as you adapt quick, it's like, oh my God, my distiller's bro, that's really annoying. Switching to a new, better distiller, yeah, that's a good thing. Way less work, quieter. Wow, I certainly have room for it in my tiny one-bedroom apartment that costs $1,700 a month. How you doing? Are you good? You thumbing up the video? That's helpful, huh? Those algorithms. Oh boy. You're thumbing this video down likely because you just made a shirt. The fibers are 100% skunk hair. You know you'll never get the smell out. It's one of the rougher hairs in existence. It's hardly ever known to be soft. They only come in black and white. Those are prison colors. Not really, they're Illuminati Vatican colors of the floor tiling. That same tile pattern's in a lot of kitchens. Why is that? It's because we have to cook the babies. That, whatever. That's another mystery for another day. I'm not ready for it. I'm going to leave. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos? And I'll see you in the next one.